I'm going to pick a fight. This is Hexy. Forgive my attempt at Highlander talk. All right, so we're moving on to another game here. We're going to stay in the Men of Iron. We're going to play the Battle of, well, I'm sure I'll say it wrong, but Falkirk, Stirlingshire, Scotland, 22 July 1298, featuring as King of the Scots, Mel Gibson, William Wallace. All right, so I've done just a little light reading on this, and as you can see, I've got, well, you can't see all of it, but the Scots were set up in their, what they call their Schiltrons or Skiltrons or whatever they call them, and Wallace sitting back here with some mounted men at arms, which I got a feeling that won't last long. Longbowmen in the gaps between the Schiltrons, and using the special rule or using the historical setup where the Scots really didn't do anything other than stand there and, well, get their arses handed to them. The way this game's going to play is the Scots only activate when the English fail. And then everybody activates at one time. So the problem is they can't really move. They gotta stay in their Schiltrons. I guess the longbowmen and stuff can shoot. And it says they can't attack. Or you can use the alternate where you play them just like you would the English, okay? I don't know. We'll see. I haven't started yet. I'll read through and think about that one. But Edward the First, I guess it is, he is coming on to just sort of give it to him. And apparently, a lot of the noblemen, the mounted men at arms, were all about, oh, this is a day for fighting. And it was hard for their commanders to sort of keep them at bay. They just went after the Scots. And of course, you know, the Scots got smoked in this one anyhow, from what I've been reading. So we're going to give this one a shot. Part of the English are on the map already. Got those two burns right there, or berms, whatever you want to call them. I would imagine that if I play the Scots being allowed to move and fight like regular, I would probably push to those burns. I haven't read the terrain rules on that yet. Probably not going to mess around in that swamp. And then the other half of the English come on, and they got a lot of longbowmen compared to what the Scots have. So, and they've got their hobilars, which I still don't know what those are. I keep thinking I'm playing Lord of the Rings when I do that. But you see in the back there, Colindar Wood, okay, which I have a feeling the Scots will probably be running through to get out of here. The loss rules in this game. Retirement is an elimination because there's no flag. Wallace has no standard on the map. Their flight points are only, I think, 35 in this game. Yeah, they're only 35. Longbowmen are the only ones that are really allowed to retire. So pretty much anything that happens to the pikemen for the Scots, they're going to end up being eliminated. And then, of course, that builds flight points. Wallace counts as a king in this one for flight points. So this thing, it says it's about 2 hours to play, I guess. It's the time track on this is only 15. I don't know how the Scots will do that because they would literally have to do nothing. They can't recover from disruption. Once, if you're using the historical, if they disrupt, that's it. They stay disrupted. So if they get hit again, that means and they get disrupted again, they're going to retire. That means they're going to run away. Okay, so I got a feeling a lot of them are going to be eliminated, and any damage may be for unlucky die rolls for the English, who are definitely, for the most part, better quality troops, except for a few of those Scottish pikemen they got over there. But, you know, hey, we'll see how it goes. You never know. Sometimes I have bad nights rolling the dice, and we'll see how that goes. So that's the Battle of Falkirk from the Men of Iron Tri-Pack, and it's from the Men of Iron game, The Rebirth of Infantry, and this is in July of 1298. So let's start getting after this one. And y'all want to give me some historical notes or comments about the game before I get digging into it, post them down below and let me know. Give me some tips on how to deal with this one, or whether I should play it historical or not historical. All right, talk to y'all soon.